Alright guys, so this is part three of three. Hopefully. Hopefully there won't be any more. So here is my yellow Haboticaba. Growing a lot slower than I was expecting. Kambuka. This is an Garcinia species. I got the seeds at the Kaiti Botanical Garden in Costa Rica. It was labeled, I think, as gamboge, but I've had gamboge, Garcinia xanthochymus, and the fruit of this one is much larger. Looks like a gamboge. It's yellow with a point, but it's much larger, and you can eat it. I ate like 9 of them when I was eating the fruit. So I don't know what it is. But it's growing pretty well. I'm hoping to have fruit in 7 years. Back here I have some Inga, which is under this Sabah type banana, which I need to cut because they are adequately named the sequoia of the bananas. Another Inga, a strawberry tree. I hate this thing. It gives plenty of runners, but I'm not going to cut it down. I have a row of bananas here, which I just changed out most of the bananas to, I have Manzano, Pisan Raja, I have an ice cream, I have a monkey finger, I have several red, Cuban red types, and I have praying hand. Over here I have a matte black sapote, which I'm getting the long ends trimmed on Monday, and then I'm going to straighten it out. Along this back fence, I have an amberjack, a berry jack, and a black gold tabooey cross that I got at Pine Island. The berry and the amber are seedlings the seeds came from Australia. They were doing beautifully until my father had one of our employees spray the fence to get with Roundup to get the vine off, but in the process ended up spraying my jackfruits and almost killed both of them. Luckily they seem to be coming back. This is a chicken heart wampy from Bender's Grove. This is a guanabana seedling that I brought the seeds from Honduras. This is a green sapote seedling. It's only 2 years old, growing really fast, and has really huge leaves, which I don't know if that's normal, if they shrink when they're older, but I don't know. This is another Ilama. It's a green type. My Sunkoya, which I posted about not too long ago, growing like a weed. I have a seedling Annona reticulata here, bookended by 2 sugar apples. This one I just had to cut back because it kept splitting, and I realized it's because the trunk was mostly dead. This seems to happen, the trees decline and we get these sort of weird dead spots, but I'm hoping the rest of the tree will come back and it'll be alright. If you can see right there in the center, that is my Annona cornifolia grafted onto Atamoya, which I believe is a product of Adam's handiwork, but I didn't get it from Adam. It has a weird flower that got cut for some reason. These are 2 white mulberries, but after Monday, they're coming. My tree trimmer is going to cut them down because they're infertile mulberries, and I've had them planted here for 6 years, and I sort of like them for the foliage, but I'm out of space, and I have to constantly cut them back. Otherwise, they do this and cover this Nispero seedling that I have. Actually, I think this is a grafted Nispero. I didn't plant it, so I'm not quite sure. And cover my Raposa mango, as you can see. So I am going to give this tree some light and get rid of these trees and plant something new that I can actually eat. This is a Grumi-chama, however you say that. My Annona dioica, which is not doing that well. I took some since it's been looking so frumpy, I took some scions from it and tried to graft them onto Annona reticulata because I heard you can do that. Let's see if they work. Here, pardon the mess, I'm opening new holes to plant new stuff. And I had the topsoil removed to fill in the holes with. This is the fill. This is what's taken out of the holes. It's just broken up limestone. So I had all the topsoil removed, and I'm filling the holes with topsoil and using the limestone as fill along the edges, which after a while you can plant in it. I'm going to cover it with compost and let it slowly turn into something usable. This is my Keppel. Been in the ground I think 2 years now, or maybe 3. It's doing nice. It's finally, it was slow to get into its groove, but it seems to be into its groove now. Getting that nice pyramidal growth shape. It's held up to the winters pretty well, better than I thought, and I like it. I got it from Excalibur. Let's see. Almost fell in the hole. This is a seedling avocado that I planted like 7 or 8 years ago. The tree grows very fast. The avocados are not the best in the world, but it fruits so prolifically that often on heavy years, like this one, the branches will break, or I will have to trim the branches to keep them from breaking. As you can see, it had 2 big branches break there in the center. I'm waiting for the crop to finish. The crop lasts like from July through, what are we in, September? So, and the fruit are small, which I like, because it's like an avocado for like 1, maybe 2 people. It's like a 2-person avocado. So, you know, none of that, I have a giant avocado left over that I can't finish. Alright, let's go this way. So you can see more holes. My scars on the planet Earth. This is a Simmons avocado, I believe. There's a Monroe avocado mixed in here. This is a Malika mango. Here's one of my Rolinias, the only one that have fruiting so far.